Welcome to episode 1 of season 1 of the Espresso Chateau. I'm Selena.
I'm Tara.
And we talk about absolutely nothing.
Pretty much.
But
now that I'm thinking of it, it's bold of you to assume there's going to be more than one season.
You know what?
One episode.
Okay, I was thinking about this while we were getting ready for this. Usually the month, like January, is so dry. Nobody ever wants to post anything. Everybody, all the YouTubers, all the podcasters usually take January off because they just did a long year, whatever. And especially Christmas time when they do like everyday episodes and stuff. So January is the perfect time.
I mean, as a YouTuber myself, plug, I can say that, yeah, some people like take it off. Other people like, it also is like the month of starting.
Yeah.
Like
games and stuff.
But I'm also not gaming on YouTube.
That is true. Well.
Plug.
Oh, there's a little like button there now.
I don't know what that was.
Okay.
I don't know if that's in the recording.
So what I thought was I looked up quick rapid fire questions. Did it come up again?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it just likes what we're doing. It means we're doing a good job. We're getting support from Mac. Thank you. Mac likes what we're doing.
Okay. We just
rapid fire questions. I'll just pick 10 random ones. You answer them just so now, after people watch, they feel like they're drinking coffee with us instead of just watching two girls talk about absolutely
nothing and everything at the same time.
Yeah, there's so much that I need to talk about.
No, if you want life advice from us,
don't
DM.
ask me. Oh. Yeah, ask her, not me.
Don't.
Okay.
Well, no, we'll talk about it. Oh, what? I don't understand what this is.
She just got a thumbs down for Mac. Unfortunately,
no.
Don't ask her for advice, life advice. That's what it's been saying. Oh, maybe it's talking about the audio.
Oh.
Maybe you need to talk like to me.
Too loud. Try talking loud.
Haha. No.
Should we see if that comes up in the recording?
We could, but then I guess like people clip their podcasts all the time. So if you clip it and put like two together, like it won't matter that much.
I could. I'm just trying to figure out
what is this?
What is that thumbs down? Okay, so anyway,
OBS Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Why is OBS Studio giving me a thumbs up and thumbs down, and will it show up in the video?
So you wanted to just kind of like do like what get to know us questions or what?
No, just random. I guess so. Just so that way when people watch, they don't feel like they're just watching two randos. They get to know us a little bit better, and then they can sit down and enjoy their coffee with us while we have our coffee. Considering we were supposed to film this way earlier in the morning, and now I'm drinking coffee at 4 o'clock. Espresso, I guess.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock at night. So, I will let you look up what the plus, thumbs up, thumbs down was doing while I pick out my 10 rapid fire questions for you. So,
we're literally just recording though. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's not even like live. Like, it's just recording.
Maybe there's a
I guess you heard it here from Mac. Don't give us your... We don't want to give you
yeah, we can't give you life advice because...
Hook us, I guess.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first question is, what is your favorite season?
Summer.
Okay.
Or fall.
What is your favorite word in another language?
Wait, are you going to answer these?
I won't answer the same ones. I'll give you my phone and you can pick a different time.
I like the word ti amo.
T or te? You're learning Spanish. T is Italian.
I know.
So which one do you like?
Well, the Italian one's nice.
Okay. What is... Name an onomatopoeia.
That's the sound, right?
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, it's P T.
I think it would
no,
just
probably
be
probably like burr, right?
Yes, I guess so. Where is your favorite type? Where's your favorite place to go on vacation?
Disney World.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I only went to Europe once.
You've been other places, though.
I know, but I can't say I would say all of Europe.
Okay, where's your next vacation place?
I don't have one yet.
Okay.
I want to go to LA.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
What was your first job?
A busser at a restaurant, I think.
Oh, and describe your style in one word.
Cyberpunk. I'm obsessed right now.
Okay, I actually have one more.
Like streetwear.
This question. What is your Hogwarts house? I know it, but
Slytherin.
okay, yeah. After you said Cyberpunk, I guess it was pretty much a guarantee that's what you were gonna say, Luna.
So I just ask you random things.
Yes.
Who's your hero?
Hey, we're gonna have to edit this out.
Shh, stop it.
I could give them a treat.
No.
My hero, probably Iron Man. I'm gonna kill him. Finn.
Stop it. Go.
Go back to bed. You were just quiet for an hour. Okay. My hero is Iron Man.
This is gonna be tough.
It is.
What word do you hate hearing?
Dollop.
I knew it.
Hate.
But why do you?
The word
But why
dollop.
do you say it?
Because it's one of those things where you hate it so much, but you have to say it.
That's fair. Where'd you go on your last vacation?
Vegas.
What's your favorite body part? Awkward
Ears,
silence.
I guess. Because you can like put a lot of jewelry on them, I guess.
What's your favorite dessert?
Tiramisu, obviously.
Name a 4-letter word that starts with the letter B. Burr.
Yeah, duh. B-U-R-R. My favorite word that starts with the letter B.
No, just
4-letter.
4-letter. Yeah.
You're giving me all the hard ones. Book.
It's burp. You literally do it every
okay. Well, like, when you're asking me these questions, I don't understand.
What do you collect?
I collect a lot of things.
The
I
teeth
collect,
of my
yeah,
enemies.
yeah, I collect shot glasses. I have a pin collection. I collect books. I collect jewelry, I guess you could say. Purses.
Okay.
None of them are nice.
Someone's a little klepto.
That's okay.
What is your Hogwarts house?
My Hogwarts house is Gryffindor.
Disgusting.
I'm just loyal. The winner. The end. Spoiler alert.
Oh, what's one of your nicknames?
Sal.
Just Sel.
Yeah, everybody calls me Sal.
But that's your favorite one?
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable when people call me fully Selena. And only mom calls me it, and like 2 of my guy friends from my friend group. That's it.
Fair.
Everybody else calls me Sal. So just when I hear it, or even like teachers or people that I used to work with, they would always call me Selena, and I constantly felt like I was getting in trouble.
That's valid. That's
Right?
valid. So let's just get comfortable in front of the camera, because this is your first time doing something like this, right? Like, you don't normally do this. Yeah, when she was younger, she would literally come into my room and do, if she went shopping.
We're sisters, by the way. If you couldn't tell from that by now.
She would literally come into my room and just talk to me about like what she got and like do unboxings for me instead of recording them. Or
When
she
I was
would,
little,
like,
I did it last night when I got a new pair of headphones. Thank you.
Or she would like, even when she does her makeup, she wants to do it in front of people. Like,
I'm telling you, makeup gurus, if it's like a part of a lifestyle channel, yeah, people watch it. But if you do strictly makeup all the time, unless you've like already created a name for yourself, it's very hard to do.
yeah,
And I don't do my makeup every day. I go to school. Like, I don't have time to do my makeup every day.
true. Considering we have the name Espresso Chateau, we should talk about our favorite kind of coffee, like how we take it.
Yes. Take it always. I like black espresso, especially if it's after dessert. I like espresso in the morning if I'm in a different country that focuses on espresso, like Italy, Portugal, Spain, France.
Seasoned.
Yeah, basically. Usually I just do espresso with a little bit of milk in the morning, and then I'll put like some sort of sugar-free flavoring in it. Like I have hazelnut, vanilla, tiramisu.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I usually just before school if I want stuff. I like everything. I don't like black coffee, but I like espresso.
I'm the same way. Except I prefer a blonde roast because there's more caffeine in it.
But caffeine doesn't affect me. Like, yes, we're drinking this now, and I did complain that we were drinking it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You'll still be in bed.
I'll still go to bed at 8 o'clock. It doesn't even matter to me. But I had to. And disclaimer, we are drinking coffee because we would be frauds if there was water in this, like usually.
Yeah, I have
people
an
get,
iced
right?
coffee. I'm an iced coffee drinker unless like I only drink hot coffees in the morning. I don't know why.
We ordered this in the morning, so
I had an iced
complain
coffee.
about it. I know, but I'm just saying, like,
It was noon.
it's getting me hot now though. So
All right.
Okay.
Well, just to keep it moving and conversation flowing, you want to talk New Year's resolutions because we just had the holidays. Everybody's ramping up for the new year.
Yes.
I stayed in bed this New Year, and it was the best experience of my life.
I also did. Well, not in bed. I stayed on the couch and watched a couple movies. And then we ate a lot. Your New Year's resolution. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
This is gonna sound so weird. I'm being more selfish. Kind of more about me.
Yeah.
And like I think I need that. I need a me year.
Yes.
And I think it's okay, and people need to understand that it's okay to be selfish because like I just haven't. I hate that if I'm ever rude to someone, I feel bad after. I don't even have to know the person, and if I'm rude to them, I feel terrible. Or even if people have done bad things to me and I say like smack back to them, I feel bad.
Then you're a good person. Because I have no problem if somebody did me wrong, just not talking to them. And not that I'm rude to them. It's just like if you've done that to me, or if I know you don't like me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Then there's no reason for me to be your best friend. Sorry.
But like it's crazy because things could happen like a year ago. And like I'll still think about it to this day. And I'm like, there's no closure. When I don't get closure, it's bad. But
then you just gotta
that's why the New Year resolution is like me.
Yeah, focus on you. Forget about everybody else. Forget about grudges, everything. Is that it? Just being selfish?
In a positive way, though. And I wouldn't say like just being selfish. Obviously, there's like personal goals. Like I'm getting back into my gym grind because there's some cosplays that I want to do that like I just want to be confident with myself to do them. You know?
Who do you want to be?
So there's Overwatch, the game I was actually telling you about. I want to do a Junker Queen cosplay, and she's like a very like fit woman. I'll show you.
Okay.
But like,
show me. Are you gonna go to Comic-Con or Fan Expo this year?
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Oh, if you want to go to LA, I guess you could do the Comic-Con there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
When you see her, you're gonna be like, damn.
Is it Comic-Con in like July or August?
They're all in the summer, like fall usually. But I want to make.
And I hope you look like that by summer.
Dude,
Thank you very much. Okay,
I'm going
you can
hard.
put a little picture up for the people that are watching the video part of this. She's got an 8-pack.
She doesn't have an 8-pack, but no.
Okay, 6.
I just want to feel better too, though. Like sure. I hate like walking up the stairs to get a coffee and I'm winded.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
I can't walk up like 3 steps without being like, whew.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Oh my gosh, one of the questions on like the doctor questionnaire I had was literally like, do you get winded from walking upstairs or walking around the block? And I'm like, no.
But yes, secretly. My New Year's resolution is I didn't make one, to be honest. I'm quite content.
Too. That's fine too, though.
Yeah, like I'm content. Like, I don't
it's all good.
And like, I'm sure the resolution will come, like, there'll be an idea. I just wasn't prepared for it because the last, like, month of the year goes by so fast. And then I had this whole week to just do absolutely nothing. And then, you feel like a lazy piece of crap. But I don't know what I want to do yet.
I ate so much chocolate.
Yeah. And, like, there's still so much chocolate left in the cupboard that we have to eat by the end of the week.
Yeah. For the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, exactly. Eat more chocolate.
But I mean, like, that's okay too, though.
I want to say travel more, but certain conditions
You're also
and
in
stuff.
school.
Like, I'm in school. I have stuff to pay for.
You're getting married in a year.
So, like, travel's going to have to be put on hold. Maybe getting married should be my New Year's resolution. Focus on organizing that whole thing.
You pretty much have it organized, though.
Yeah, so it's okay. But yeah, I didn't really think of one.
But, like, I asked a bunch of people, actually, already if they have New Year's resolutions. And, like, some of them, like, a lot of them just don't. And I get it. Because, like, you shouldn't just hold yourself accountable because the new year came through. You should hold yourself accountable every day of the year. Yeah. You know, just bettering yourself always. But I think I'm just using this year as an excuse to be like, no, I'm going to be more selfish and more about me this year.
Selfish for sure. Be that it girl. But I think the whole be that it girl. I think if you're working out.
Yeah.
If you make that your New Year's resolution and you don't go to the gym, like you're going every day for the first like 2 weeks and then it starts to become a habit. You skip one day, you're going to start feeling crappy. Like, oh, I was doing so well and I'm just going to be one of those people that quit going to the gym after the New Year's resolution was that.
Yeah.
So my New Year's resolution wasn't to start going to the gym, but just keep
a good relationship
with going to the gym and not just since I haven't been in forever.
Well, there was literally, it's ironic we say this because I just watched an episode of Bob's Burgers. If you guys haven't yet, oh my God, it's so funny. And so Bob and Linda, like a married couple, they go to this gym next door because it just opened. And Bob was like so excited. He's like, I want to do the ropes. And like they go ham. This is like the first time ever at the gym because he's like, yo, I'll give you a free session. They go ham. End up just like the next day, like they couldn't move. They were like, oh, I gotta get up. Like, oh, I can't get up. Like struggling like hell. And then it gets to the point where like, because it was New Year, and they're trying to get people to not go because they think it's like he's out there to hurt you. The gym is out there to hurt you. It was just a really funny, ironic situation because that's how I feel today. My stomach is killing me.
I did that once. I hadn't worked out for probably like 4 months.
Yeah.
And I thought going back to the gym would be easy. I decided to go to the squat racks, you know, do the bar warm up a little bit. And then I decided to throw 35s on both sides. First time back in 4 months. Bad idea. I was literally like sitting down like this. I was like I could not feel my legs for 4 days. It was the most pain I've ever been in. And then, because while you're doing it, you don't feel it. You've got so much adrenaline, so much blood pumping through your muscles. It feels so good. And then the next day, you're like, oh my God, I messed up big time.
Well, whenever you're at a physical gym versus like working out at home or something, I personally like going to physical gyms because like I'm like, oh, I'm paying for this, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And then also just like seeing other people motivates me.
Yeah, because you don't want to look like an idiot in the gym. Like, you can't just be
But like
my
favorite machine is the leg press, and that's the one that I can always go back to no matter how long it's been, and just like press 100.
It is.
Right?
But you still feel it. Oh yeah, you for sure can. But the next day you're feeling it. Yeah, you shouldn't. Like you're for sure feeling it.
Yeah.
The only thing about going to a gym like that is like I go to the school gym. It's huge. Millions of dollars put into it. It's always so busy. You're always they have I think 16 or 20 something double-sided squat racks. They're always full.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't need the bar for just squats. Like you need it for a lot of things too. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna.
She's a workout guru.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do like these stupid other things that I gotta waste time with. Maybe stretching until I can run over after this guy finishes putting down 325 pounds.
Picking it up and putting it down again.
Picking up iron and putting it back down again.
What do you think is like the most like? Oh, you know what? I would say going to the gym is probably the biggest New Year's resolution people say.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the most popular one.
Probably like 90% of the world says that.
Do you remember any when you were younger? I actually can't even recall making a resolution ever.
I don't remember I made New Year's resolutions, but I do remember making Lent. Do you remember that where you have to go 40 days without something? You have to give something up? And I don't do it now. I sometimes do. It depends. If I'm like on a roll, I'll give something up that I haven't done in a really long time and I don't plan on starting again. But like I used to give up I used to give up like candy and I used to give up like chips. But then remember like Sundays weren't a part of the 40 days. So on those Sundays, I think they are. I just think I like cheated the system or something like that. And if you counted, like the Sundays didn't count.
I don't think that was the
case. And
I
would eat candy and chips and all the bad stuff. I think I would give up like individual. I would give up chocolate because I don't really care for chocolate. I'm a candy person.
Yeah.
So I would give up chocolate and then maybe have some on Sunday if I wanted to. But I still gave myself candy, so it was very bad. Did you give up anything?
I don't actually think I gave up anything for Lent. Ever. Not out of spite or anything. I just feel like we would talk about it, but like no one held us accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and I wasn't at the age to hold myself accountable.
Yeah. Dad would be like, what are you giving up? Chips. And then the next day he'd bring home like 5 eggs.
Like, which is where the gym resolution comes into play.
Yeah. Even though it's in April. Okay. Yeah, now I think those are the only 2 times a year that you would have to give up something or start something new. I guess you can start anytime you want, as long as whatever.
Yeah, I think if you have something in your mind, I think people need to start going for it. I feel like we're in that time of our lives.
A simulation.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, we're in a simulation. Yeah. But like, I think we're just at that point where it's like, if you think of an idea, if you think of you want to do something, you have to... whatever, you just have to do it.
Yes.
Like, and you can't wait anymore.
That's because of the pandemic. Have you heard about the thing where it's like, because it almost like you were on lockdown, you weren't allowed to do anything, right, for 2 years. People feel like they've lost 2 years. So like, I don't actually feel my age. I feel like I'm 2 years behind, and you want to do so many things that but that you want to do things that you would have missed out in 2 years. Like I traveled 2 times last year and then 2 times the year before that. And I don't know if it was just compensation for me not traveling or doing anything, leaving the house, right?
You know, I actually never thought about that. That's kind of smart. Because then it kind of, you just feel like blackout. Like it doesn't feel like you were at home for 2 years and we're not allowed to do anything. Like I kind of just like blacked out, to be honest. Yeah. Like I don't remember anything about it. I remember the day we went in, and then I remember taking off my mask at work the day the mask thing dropped. And everything in between, total blur. Honestly, I was like laid off completely like through COVID, so like I was just lost for what to do. Which would be even worse, right? At least I went to work 2 to 3 times a week. But then, and I'm still laid off. I'm still laid off. Like, I still don't have a job, and I'm like, it's so stressful. But I mean, like, I'm trying not to think about it. Not for lack of trying, for those of you listening. It is not for lack of trying. I am trying. It's just like, since the pandemic, jobs are very slim picking. And I also don't think that employers have a right to be so picky right now. Yeah. Also, you decided to change careers. You were something before, and now you're a streamer now. And you do other things as well, like other social media. And we got the podcast. So, really. No, yeah. My one goal is probably the new adventure that I'm going to be posting soon. You haven't posted it yet? No. I've been working on a page for it, so. Okay, well, maybe in a couple episodes. Mm-hmm. We'll be able to plug it. Yeah. I'll have enough, what's it called? Stock. Oh. Yeah. Is that a little hint? A little tidbit as to what the project is? Yeah. Good. Another thing, talking about idle hands, man. The whole pandemic blackout situation. This is not a very good segue, but I just outlets. No, besides outlets. That's nice. The reason the world, like, why we think we have so little time. I think time is actually speeding up. It's a very stupid conspiracy. I know this is not actually how it's working. For the people that are about to call me an idiot in the comments, yes, I know that this is not how it actually works. But at least she knows. I know, but it was just something in my head, and it could make sense. Like, nobody's studying it, so we don't know if it checks out. But I'm sure someone out there is studying it. But. So I think because the world is getting overpopulated, the world is only meant to hold what? Well, a few 100 million, maybe a couple billion. I don't think it's ever been stated how much the world should hold. I think it has been. Like up to date though. Not how life is progressing. I don't think they've updated it enough to be like, okay, well, we have this many power plants, we have this many people. No, I meant like just like the weight. Earth. Yeah. I know, but think about it. Like, we're making... I guess you can't just put, like, this world on a weight and weigh it and see how many people... But anyway, so I don't think the world is supposed to be holding this many people, right? So the world is definitely overweight, and I think because it's, like, concentrated in certain parts of the world, it's kind of like... You know those things at a jungle gym where you hold on to the bar and you swing and go like this? Yes. Yeah. So because there's so much weight on it, it's spinning the world a little bit faster, which is speeding up our time. So that's why the years are starting to feel like a blink, like a blur. You know what? 2023 did blink. Right? And like faster than other years. That, or it's just because we're getting older and it doesn't feel like, we're not in school. It doesn't feel like days are dragging. Well, I am, but like it doesn't feel like days are dragging on and whatever. Well, I know it was a dumb conspiracy theory, but do you believe it? Not really. But it does make sense. Like, the facts are there. Like, okay. Kind of. Not really, but it's just a fun thing to think about sometimes. Like, when you're thinking about random things, like, what's the wildest thing that could possibly make sense? It kind of does. Yeah. I could see that. Yes. Which brings us to the outlets on the world. on the planet. On the planet, there's outlets. Who decided to make a bunch of different kinds of them? I don't know. So, you have aux cords, which I told you to write down on your phone because I needed to remember this. They've changed this. They've stayed the same since they came out. Right? Yeah. Auxiliary cords. You find them everywhere. They haven't changed. But phone companies change their outlets. They didn't understand every 3 years. And then, for some reason, the outlets that we have in our house have stayed the same. And why can't we just, all gather in one big room and say, hey, all over the world...
We're gonna go with these.
A part of me wants to say, it's money.
Like power source?
Well, no, think about it. It's money. Eventually, if you change, like Apple's kind of got it figured out where they know that after, like, I'd say you get the most of your Apple products within 5 years. After that 5 years is gone, they know what they're doing with their updates, and they're probably going to have a new charge cable, right?
Yeah, they're switching to the Samsung one.
So think about it. When you buy your new phone, you have to buy a new charge cable, but the charge cable comes separately now.
It doesn't come in the box?
The plug itself. So, like, you'll get the wire, but, like, you have to buy the box or something. But it's, like, it's just things like that where it's just, like, it's kind of just, what is it? What's that
marketing?
Called? Like, it's, like, marketing, but, like, they want you to buy the product. Even Samsung, if they're like, oh, we're going to be different.
Yeah, but I'm talking about these wall plugs.
Well, those wall plugs haven't really changed. The only difference is that some people have USBs in their walls.
Yes, that would be a great update. But, like, okay, so we share the exact same outlets as America. Fine. And then you go over to the UK, and they're different. And they're different from Europe, even though they're right beside each other, which is different from Asia.
But isn't it because of the wattage or something? It's the control of
That's why we have, like, converters, because of the wattage. But if everything was the same, they just want to make life
too much power, maybe? Maybe the world would blow up if everybody was using the same amount of power.
That's true. I guess, like, older homes and stuff, it's all different. But I was just thinking about it today, and I was like, so many things are, like, universal.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't something that's so common in every single household the same?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, like, who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to call? Do I call the government? Like, I don't know who to talk to about this.
I don't know. I think there's just, like, there's bigger problems that we should probably figure out before the whole outlet situation.
Yeah, but, like, who started it? I don't know who invented the outlet, to be honest. I didn't know if it's something they teach you in school or not, and I wasn't paying attention, but to be honest, I didn't pay attention to that part.
They don't teach you that.
No, because it's not that big of a deal.
But you would think, you know, you learn about the guy who created electricity, found electricity, you don't really create it, but then it's just like, okay, well, who figured out how to harness it?
Yeah, but anything about it. Yeah, like, and who, like, switches? Like, how did you figure out if I put this into this, I can turn it off and on? Actually, I think it would be the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even going to attempt to say the name because if I get it wrong, I'm going to look like I'm a total idiot. And I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
To be honest. But those were my 2 rants. The world getting faster and outlets.
So you're big on conspiracy theories?
I'm not big on them. I like to hear them and, like, oh, like, I can see where you're coming from. But, like, conspiracy, I was thinking about the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that word anymore because the last time I brought it up on a stream, I got made fun of for how I pronounced it, and I was just like...
The Mandela effect? It's
the
guy's last name.
Yeah, but apparently I don't know.
Like a mandala? Did you say mandala?
No, I said mandala or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the Mandela effect. And if you did pronounce it wrong, like, everybody pronounces it differently, so it doesn't even matter.
Being like, mandala. I was like, well, it's the same picture.
Do you like those?
What?
Mandela effects.
Yes. I'm still hung up on, like, a couple of them. Like the Bernstein Bears.
The Bernstein Bears ones did get me.
Cup noodle.
What do you mean cup noodle? It's not a cup of noodles?
It's not cup of noodles, it's cup noodle. I was like, I hate that.
That's so weird. Did you see that girl about the Fruit of the Loom?
Yeah, and the corn.
The cornucopia. Yeah, I did. And, like, I was ready to message her and be like, I will back you up. I know for a fact that there was a cornucopia on it.
I swear, if I had
all
underwear from the 2000s.
Literally. I'd be like, here, have all this packaging, please. Because I know for a fact that there was. But then it just makes you think all these other
Well, a big one that bothered me that's, like, not a thing, it was just difference of where it was released, was the Zootopia.
Oh, Zootropolis?
Zootropolis, I was so livid. They were like, well,
It is Zootopia.
It's both, yeah, because of where it was released.
No, because if you watch it here, it's released as Zootropolis.
Yeah.
But they say Zootopia in the movie.
I know, but
like, they literally say Zootopia.
The name.
I think it was, like, rights. I don't think it was where it was released. I think it was legal rights that had made them have to do that.
I don't know any other thing named Zootopia.
I don't know if there is. But I know, but it was Zootopia on Netflix here. Or Disney.
Yeah.
Sorry. And they changed it. They took it off and then put it back on after they just made a new thumbnail.
Damn.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It actually is, though.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Like, those probably get me more than anything. I don't know. They live rent free in my brain. Even the Onyx one, the Pokemon one I was telling you about. There's
it's
like this
Onyx?
There's this rock snake.
Yeah.
I thought it was spelled like the gemstone.
Oh,
YX, but it's IX.
You know what? I bet if you go through your Pokemon cards,
It's IX.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody came in, switched the cards out.
That's my belief. It's
Yeah.
like someone literally
There's a
came in and
ghost in-
swapped
yeah.
out my cards.
And could you imagine having that job? Like Pokemon hires you, and they're just like, by the way,
Or they just like
you
have
need to
the
sneak into every
they
single.
just have the technology to change the cards.
Yeah, back in the 1990s when everybody was buying them, they were actually putting chips, and it's all hologram. Like,
no, but like those actually freak me out.
we do. I had one other.
You good?
No,
You just.
I had one other.
She had one other thought, and then it left her.
one
head.
other thought, but I don't know if I'm ready to say in this one.
Low key, I'm actually so happy that the holidays are over and it's time to just get back on track
Back to holidays
and like just like
It's a good
vibe
topic.
because holidays stress me out.
they do.
There's too much
Honestly,
family.
I love holidays. Like, they're my favorite time of year. I
Yeah.
love the food that comes with it, and I do enjoy the family time that leads up to it, but the day is always a disaster. And, like, try and show me a family that doesn't. Like, that isn't a disaster, because you're lying if you do, and if you're not, invite me over, and I will be the judge of that.
Yeah, for real.
Because it's chaotic. It is, and there's always something that goes wrong, even though it's
Even when you're not like
blatantly someone's fault.
yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just feel like my social, like, that's why I enjoy streaming and content creation so much because it's kind of like I'm in my own little bubble, but it's like with family and the physicalness, that's when I get absolutely drained and gutted of like.
And when you're
Everything.
streaming, if it's your stream, like, you have the control. Like, you're hosting,
Yeah.
you get to decide what's going on and what's happening.
Yeah, whereas like when you're like with people, like you can't tell what they're about to say.
Yeah, and if you don't understand, like, certain people, like, if you're over with, say, cousins or aunts and uncles that you haven't seen in a really long time, they don't know your personality, they don't know what kind of jokes you're going to make.
You don't know me?
Yeah.
I know. My sense of humor is so bad. It's
Right?
definitely
And then
frowned
if you-
upon in this family.
Yeah, and if you do make that sort of joke, some people will laugh and some people will be like, that's so mean, or
But,
are
like,
you okay?
It's funny. Well, that's why the year of selfishness, like that, this is it. This is my moment.
Yeah, just
If
let
I-
everybody know that this is my sense of humor.
Like, this is my moment to really, like, put myself out there.
I
My
know.
humor and everything.
Yeah, as you should. I agree with that.
Yeah.
How long has it? Oh,
How long has it been?
how long has it been? Okay. Well, before we do close this episode out,
Yeah.
I do have a little thing. Like, I have some things that Dad said that I
Oh,
thought
God.
were hilarious, and I do enjoy a good dad joke. Okay.
So this is what the holidays bring you.
Yeah. So I don't live here. I've been home for 3 weeks, and the one thing I miss not living at home is dad jokes. Not specifically just our dad, just dad jokes in general.
Naturally.
It's my sense of humor.
I like dad jokes too, actually.
Right? So this is just some things that dads say, right? So when you pull up to the gas station, he goes out, fills the gas. You look at the tank, $70. Dad gets in the car after paying. He goes, whew, she was thirsty. Like, that's just what dads say every single time. If the gas is over $70, she was thirsty. That's all you gotta say. It's all, like, point blank. It doesn't say anything else. Like, it's the
You
only
just know it's
logical.
expensive.
Yeah, like, it's the only logical reason that it was over $70 because
Okay.
she was thirsty. Okay. And then car trips. If we were going on a car trip, say to Toronto or something, or if me and you are fighting when we were younger, whatever. I don't care who started it. I'm going to finish it.
Did dad ever say that?
Dad didn't say it, but I know a couple people that do, and I think it's so funny when it's in, like, a joking term. Obviously, it can be very kind of come off aggressive.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're like, oh, like, I don't know, like fighting over a toy or something, and then you're just like, well, she started it.
Us
It's like,
never.
No.
We could have, you know what, maybe one of these episodes we'll just talk about our past.
Traumatic.
Oh my. Yeah. No, but I feel like that's like a whole episode in of itself. With
It
like,
is.
the dad jokes and like the past and like how it relates to
Oh my
anything.
gosh, I can think of so many things currently right now.
I know.
Maybe it could be our next one,
We could.
because we're going to have to, go over a few topic situations.
Well, that's if you guys want to get to know us.
Yeah, I guess so. And then we can just talk about general things too.
Mm-hmm.
The next episode will be not sponsored by anybody.
For real. No, this
could
one,
be. This one just,
So this was our first one. Again, kind of getting like into the swing of it because Selena's never done anything like this. Like kind of just like sat and talked in front of a camera. Oh, is it when we like put our hands up or something?
No. Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Guys, for those of you listening, the thing is still giving us thumbs up and thumbs down, so I don't know what's happening. Either way, this one was just kind of like an introductory, talking about like just New Year's, holidays, gonna get the New Year started, what you can expect from us. We're gonna do our best. Probably, 2 uploads a month?
Yeah, I'd say that's doable. But, like, I come home once a month.
Mm-hmm.
So we can film 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Every other week, probably. Sounds good to me. Well, hopefully by, like, episode 10, we actually have, like, people that want to hear us talk. Because sometimes I can just, yeah.
No, I can see where this is going eventually. And, like, it'll be nice because you guys really want to talk to Selena about things that, like, she actually has. Like, our worlds are completely different, so it'll be fun once we get into the swing of it. And I'm able to discuss, like, gaming drama with her, and we can get an outsider perspective, and then, like, vice versa.
The funny thing
talk about school.
That you say about that, gaming, is 3 of my girlfriends texted me last night, and they were like, hey, we're taking over our boyfriend's PlayStations. Get on Fortnite. So the next time you see me, I will be a Fortnite pro. I will be winning everything. I'll be winning championships. But that's the only game you can talk to me about for now. So maybe Fortnite. But we will have a gaming episode. Obviously, we'll keep it very fair and even. You get something you really are passionate about. You get to teach me about. I'm passionate about nothing, so I can't teach you anything. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun time. Each time
Absolutely.
we get to just sit down and drink coffee with us.
Yeah.
Usually I finish a coffee way faster than 45 minutes, but
no, for real.
I'll drag it out for you guys.
Make sure it's iced next time, I guess.
Yeah, I will. I'm dying for a glass of water right now. You can probably hear it in my throat.
Okay, so thanks for listening. This one literally gave you nothing.
Yeah.
We tried.
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing, but, Happy New Year. This is going to be a good year. It's going to be your year. Literally, I've been saying that actually since the first, I'm trying to say, this is going to be our year. This is it. So.
And I already can tell it's probably not.
Why are you so pessimistic?
I'm kidding. It was a joke. Sense of humor, Tara.
You don't have one, Selena.
Okay. Anyway. This episode was kind of all over the place, but I kind of enjoyed it.
I kind of enjoyed it too. It's a little bit of chaos, but still homey. And that's kind of our goal. The goal is so that you guys kind of feel like you're in the room and just chatting with us.
Yeah, there's nothing
that's
more
the goal here
than I liked is watching episodes of things
mm-hmm.
where I can just grab my own drink or
and just vibe,
popcorn, snack, whatever, and just watch something and maybe get a laugh out of it. Nothing's very serious, and we have no facts on anything that we said. So if you do,
but feel free to laugh at her. Yep. I'll cry if you laugh at me.
I probably will too, but I'll do it in my own time.
We'll do it behind closed doors.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, but it'll be fine. Honestly, I'm excited to go on this adventure with you all.
Yeah, me too. Welcome to the Espresso Chateau, and we'll see you in episode 2.
I guess one might say welcome home.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Welcome home. What was the thing you were going to say? Yeah, we could have ended it up. But the Espresso Chateau, where the conversations are okay. But the espresso's good.
We're not really good with goodbyes.
Yeah, we're not. If I don't know how to sign off, I'll just say, okay, adios, see ya.
Adios, have a fantastic day.
Mwah.